Welcome. Today is October 14th, Tuesday, October 14th, and we are going to be doing a kit of the month reveal. It still says waiting. Hi, Julie. Hi, Barbara. Can you guys see me? Okay, here we go. I know there is a little bit of a delay, so I should not be surprised, but I always kind of makes me wonder. Hi, Kay. Hi, Kim. Okay, so all good. Seems like it's all good. Okay, so this is our October kit of the month, and we went with fall, autumn, foxes, trees, gourds, leaves, everything that goes with fall. Hi, Irene. Hi, Georgine. Hi, Wendy. You like the foxes, Wendy? So let's do a really quick little overview about our kit of the month. So kit of the month is a monthly kit that by subscription we have 3 options, but we also have a standalone kit if you are not interested, for those who are not interested in the subscription. So if you subscribe with the subscription, you lock in the lowest pricing always. There is a 3 months term with the subscription, and then it's month to month. We have 3 different options for you. Premium kit of the month is the kit that includes all of the products. So every month you'll get a rubber stamp, clear stamp, and the dice and the theme of the month. If you are not into critters and you just love Marcy stamp, we have a rubber kit of the month option, which will be just Marcy stamp and whatever kits and whatever dice are in the theme of the month. And I didn't mention, so the full kit is, the cost of the subscription is $44.99. The value of this kit that I'm showing you today is $84.95. So you can see you are definitely getting great value here. Not quite 50%, but about like 45% off. So you cannot beat this deal ever. So this is by the subscription. If you are deciding not to get the clear stamp and just get the rubber stamp and the dies, the cost of that subscription is $34.99. The value of the kit, of this kit, would be $65.99. And if you are not into the clear stamp, then if you're not into rubber stamp, if you're not into Marcy and you just want critters and the dice, the cost of that is $39.99 a month, and the value of this kit would be $71.96. Kimberly, I see your question. I'll answer in a second. And for those of you who are not ready to subscribe, to commit to a subscription, we're offering the kit as a standalone kit. You'll still save, so this will be like a bundle price, and so you'll save 20%. So the value of the kit is the same, $84.95. The cost of the kit as a standalone kit is $67.99. So you can see the difference. If you're on the subscription, you get it for $44.99. If you just want one kit as a standalone kit, it's $67.99. Kimberly has a question. Can you skip a month if you're in the subscription? As of right now, Kimberly, we don't have that option. So the billing goes on the 28th of the month on the previous month for the following months, and there is no option as of right now to skip. But I hope you love this kit and you're not disappointed. Georgine, you love the kit? You love the foxes and Marcy's outfit? Okay, saying thank you so much. So let's take a closer look. So let's take a look at Marcy. So Marcy this month has a, her name is Foxy Marcy. Foxy Marcy. That was a tongue twister there. And she's wearing a foxy sweatshirt and the socks and this little skirt here and the boots. So this is how I colored mine. I'm gonna show you. You love the outfit, Kimberly. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna show you in the end the photos from of the cards from our design team, and you'll see so many different options, different ideas on how to color. So when we designed this Marcy, I just want to point out. So when we designed this Marcy, I give her this socks that looks like fox ears, but some of our design team colored like little what would you call them, like little shorts instead. So you can see my Marcy, I colored the legs here and she's wearing socks, but you can also color it and you'll see how cute that looks. You can see like she's wearing like scalloped shorts kind of thing, and then you'll color the legs here. She is cool, Kay saying thank you. Hi, Louise. So this is our Marcy, and this is the rubber stamp. Then for the clear stamp set, we have not 1, 2, 3, or 4. We have 5 little foxes here for you in this set. So this set is full of little critters, and they're all doing different things. So we have one holding the gourd, one is just frolicking there. One is sitting here, one is standing looking cute, and another one is sitting with the coffee or hot cocoa. The sentiments on Marcy, I forgot to mention that. The sentiments on Marcy are so much to be thankful for and sending warm autumn vibes. And for the foxes, we have, oh my gourd, leaves are falling, autumn is calling, you're such a blessing to me. You're just foxtastic. Wishing you the coziest birthday. And another one here. Friends for forever. They're the cutest, Louis. Thank you. So I'm really like happy with how these foxes turned out. And I was just talking to Marcia from our design team. Usually when we design the like clear stem set, I'll have one or a few critters, like few of them would be my favorite. On this one, I really honestly cannot even pick which one of these foxes is my favorite. They're all cute. They're all the same cute to me. I can't even pick. I don't know if you guys can pick a favorite here, but they're just all so cute. And then for the rubbers, I'm sorry. My head is not in the right place today. For the dice, the words are coming out wrong. For the dice, we have 3 dice in this set. Marcy looks adorable, Susan, thank you. Thank you, Barbara. We have gourds, so I'm gonna measure this for you. So this die altogether measures 3 by about 2. And when you die cut them, I die cut them like from 3 different colors. So you can see, let me grab like a card base or something so I can put them on. So you can see all these different colors, how they look like. And you can mix and match the shapes, the colors. What do I have? 2 of this, I need 1 of this. And they're cute, so cute. And then of course you can add your critters, you can add Marcy, you can add a few critters, stamp one of the sentiments, so cute. So I die cut from 3 different colors, and as you see, like you can mix and match the different colors. You can do the same colors. You can also, I have 2 here that I inked instead of die cutting from colored cardstock. So you can definitely ink them. This one I colored with Copics. So they all have kind of different appearance to them based on what your preference is. Cute. So this is the gourds die. Then we have, I think I'm gonna show you this one first. No, let's go with the leaves. So then we have autumn leaves. And it's a set of 4 different types of leaves. You love it, Erin? How cute, thank you. And this die measures about 3 3/4, 3.5 there by about 2.5 or 2.25. And again, you can die cut them. Oh, that was another one that I colored with Copics for the gourds. It kind of jumped into different. How cute. Jumped into different containers. So you can definitely color and do different things. This looks more whimsical colored with Copics. So back to the leaves. So again, you can die cut them from different colors. So I used the same colors here, as you can see, as I did on the boards. And you can even like do the same color or different colors and arrange them and glue them for creating a background. Irene is saying, I think he'd look so cute leaning against that tall green gourd. Oh, this one here? Let's see. Yeah, that looks really cute. That looks cute. Barbara saying thank you for the maple leaf. I know you love it. It's Canada. It's totally Canada. So you can see, like, you can just even like position the leaves different directions and create like a full background, and then you can glue them on and cut them off, and then just add your little critters, or add, that would be a good backdrop for Marcy if we go this way. Kimberly is asking, do you have classes on how to color Marcy for this one? Not right now, not for this one. We do have classes how to color Marcy, but I don't have class for her right now. But this is something I can definitely, I'm not promising that I'm gonna do it, but I might do the live, like YouTube live for coloring. If you guys, if a lot of you are interested, I can definitely do that. By the time you get it, it will probably be end of the month, so then everybody can join in. Yeah, let me think on that. Erin is saying yes. Okay. So you see how even with that, it's really cute. I mean, like, you can definitely cut these leaves to the size and then just pop the sentiment that creates a really cute background for Marcy. But of course, these leaves are really cute for the fillers too. They don't have to be just for the background, right? And then I have some that I also inked. So this is, or Coffee Marcy, Kimberly saying, oh, the eyes, yeah. It does definitely takes practice. And I think I send you, Kimberly, I think I send you the link to one of the classes that you can join where I was teaching. I know it's different, Marcy, but if you're just mainly interested in coloring the learning how to color the eyes, yeah. Or any Marcy, Erin is saying, yeah. We did color Marcy in some of the classes. I think the last one we did for the urban release, I think that's the last one that we colored. So this one's thank you, Kimberly. So this one's I inked with Distress inks, and I actually wanted to show you really quick. So I'm going to just have my white leaves here. You love those leaves, Kate? Thank you. So I'm going to start with fossilized umber. Just need more flat space here. And I'm just going to add kind of like on one side. And the reason I want to show you this is because actually there's two things I want to show you. So as you can see, I am stencil or inking it on paper. I'm not using the mat, or I'm doing it on the same cardstock that I die cut the sleeves from, and I'll show you why in a second. So then I'm gonna go into the green. I'll go with Twisted Citron first. I mean, even like this, they're just so pretty. I just love how this turned out. And I'll add green kind of on the other side, and then over some of the yellow as well. And I love this kind of bright yellow green that's Twisted Citron. You love those leaves, Erin? Thank you. I think these are going to be really nice ones for us for a long time to use. And then I'm going to go to Peeled Paint and just darken this a little. I love how bright it is, but it's not very autumn-like. So I'm going to just darken that on the side a little more there. And then I realized today, and I don't know how that happened, but I don't have orange ink pad. So I'm gonna go with Fired Brick, but I do like kind of the reddish tone. And you can kind of tap, because it's really kind of dark color. Tap and add a little bit of the red. I think that's pretty. So I'm going where the yellow is, but then also over, you can add a little over the green too. So that's basically what I did. So very easy, and can definitely die cut, you know, few sets, not just one, just die cut a few, and that doesn't take long if you're just going with the same color and inking them quickly. But then, that's not all, but then don't toss the paper. What did I do? Don't toss the paper where you inked it on. As you can see, I actually, this was the first time when I inked them, and I inked the leaves of the tree too, but so it's more. But then, if you die cut your leaves from this area, you get another set that has kind of a variation of the colors. You don't even have to be like precise, but look how pretty that is. So you can definitely see that. I won't show you the difference. So let's see. So these are just inked, right? So these are inked, and these are die cut from the paper that we inked on. So it has totally two different looks to it, right? So this is kind of cool. I do love how this, like, I love them both for different reasons. This look more organic, and this look brighter and more like whimsical. So depending on what kind of project you're working on, I would say when you're just inking them, just ink, you know, bunch, put them in some container, and then when you're, you know, then die cut from the paper that you were inking from, and then depending on the project that you're working on. And this would be good not just for the cards, right? So if you're working on scrapbook page, if you're journaling and things like that, definitely this could be really good for anything. fall related and autumn related, right? So see how many leaves I have now? So definitely getting ready for some playtime there. And then the next die, and this is, you can see it's a pretty big one, and call it autumn tree or fall tree, I don't remember. You love inking on the leaves, Donna? Yeah, it's so much fun. As you can see, pretty big die. So this one measures 5 inches, and then so the tree itself measures 5 by 3, and then the leaves, the canopy, comes in 3 different pieces, 3 different sizes. So this one measures about 2¼ by 2. So you can see pretty big die you're getting in this kit of the months. And then when you die cut it, where do I have it here? When you die cut it, I have my tree trunk already inked. So this is the A2 card. So this is 5½ by 4¼ card. So you can see how the tree fits on here. Cute. And then the leaves or the canopy look like this. And I would say that, you know, of course you can just use the tree like this. You can add some of these leaves on the tree too to create kind of the leaves on the branches. They're pretty big, but you know, we can always take artistic license. Definitely can be, or you can just, you know, put them on the ground, fill it in like the leaves falling right on the ground. That would be really cute. But the canopy parts, I would say die cut 2, and that would give you more ways, more options to layer them on, right? So here I have some, as you can see, some uncolored and white cardstock. This was die cut from white cardstock, and then I used vintage photo distress oxide to ink it. And here I have some of my leaves that I stenciled kind of the same way as I was just showing you for the leaves. So you can see we can put them different ways here. You can turn them different ways to fill in whatever you want to do with the tree. Is it cute? So cute. And then I know I'm asking and answering at the same time. And then on these ones here, I used marker to color them in. Erin says, I have so many trees, but I love the size. Yeah, for this one, we definitely wanted to go a little bigger, so we can do our scene kind of cards. So for these ones, I used green colors and markers, lighter and darker. And I basically just, for the first layer, I just fill that in. And even by doing this with the marker, as you know, if you put more layers on of the ink, it becomes darker. So it's already going to have variation of the color, even if you're just coloring like this. And then you can go with the darker marker and add a little more of the color, kind of doing a little flicking here. And you can do as much or as little as you want on the darker color. So, and you can do that with the leaves too. And I showed you, I colored my gourds here with markers as well. So you can definitely do different things. And then I would just blend it with the lighter color. And again, kind of just flicking here. And that, and again, so this will create more of like organic kind of feel to it. And of course you can watercolor too. And we're gonna see some samples from our design team. So you can see this creates a different effect. Or you can just die cut it from, you know, orange, yellow, whatever colors you prefer. So let's see with this one here. So you can turn different ways. And you know, I would not be like really even specifically trying to, like, I'm not going to tell you specific way to put them on, because it's just going to create different different effect every time. But is that cute? So cute. So you can see how Marcy fits in here with the tree. Now this, like especially this part right here, the medium size, I think also makes a really cute like little bush kind of thing, like, right? So you can have, it's happy little tree, Barbara, thank you. So you can also have, or like, you know, you can put some leaves maybe there. So I'm really excited for all of you to get this kit so you can play, because there are definitely so many different options with this kit. So now another thing with this tree, even though it's a tree, but you know, we like using dice in different ways. You can also use it as a branch. So you can have it as a branch going certain way, and then you can definitely add the leaves on the tree, on the branch, right? So that's cute. And the branch, your branch can go on one side, it can go on the other side. You can have your little friends here sitting with the little, I'm closing it like this because visually it's kind of hard to see. Very cute. And then you just stamp the sentiment. I think just so cute. Okay. I hope you guys love it, because I'm like so excited about this one. So wanted to show you also the card was just a regular A2 size. This is 5.5 by 5.5. So also you can see how the images and die cuts can fit on this, on 5.5 by 5.5. So the tree, here's the tree. And also I have like slimline kind of card here that you can use. I think you can even have all our little friends, foxy friends, on one card. That's so cute. All of them having fun there. And just use one of the sentiments, maybe create the background with the leaves, or add some of this as fillers in between to kind of ground them. Would be so cute. Okay. Kimberly said, "Oh, how I am going to hide this purchase from my husband." That's funny, Kimberly. Okay, so now what else did I want to show you? Oh, I wanted to show you other products that you can use with this. Of course, we always do that. But I like this kit, even without any additions, there are so many different options here. So I know you're gonna have fun playing with this one. But what I wanted to show you, well, I guess let me show you first the paper pack. So as far as the paper pack goes, to go with this kit, I think in the forest would be your best option. even though there's a sun there and some are more like spring-like, but there are definitely some that are have more muted tones. But even this, I know this is, but look how cute. It still works. I know that it's not really like fall, but it's like beginning of the fall, right? So the leaves can still be on the trees, and you can add the other tree here, and you can start doing your scenes. And then there's definitely like this one has more of the muted tone, so you can see like this one right here, definitely like even this, like, so definitely this one would be really good. So this looks more like fall colors. So definitely the ones that are more muted you can use. So here, this paper, you know how these are 2-ups, I actually die cut it with our book die. You know, I love making little shaped cards, and the book die is one of my favorites for the little shaped cards. So it's like, it would be a full-size card that you can open, and then it has the layers here to die cut. So from the smallest open book layer, I die cut from this pattern paper, so you can see this is right there. And look how stinking, okay, I'm still gonna finish this, but look how cute that is. So you can definitely add some, you know, elements from your kit, but look how cute, so adorable. So if you have this die and this paper pack, definitely try to play and make some cards with it. So I'm just gonna finish going through this one really quick for those of you who are not familiar with this paper pack, so you can see many different options. I actually die cut one more from the same paper pack. Let me find this paper. Which one did I use? This paper right here. I die cut it with our cave die. So instead of the cave going this part going up and down, I die cut it vertically. And if we put it on the card, so you can see this is the paper from here. So if we put it on the card like this, it creates a really nice backdrop, and it's also already kind of looks like fall colors, right? So you can definitely use this as a start of your cards. This is so cute. So you can add the tree. That's adorable, right? So definitely that in the forest paper pack, if you need the pattern papers, would be your best bet. Winter forest. I know this is winter, but again, there are some designs that can, let me see, I saw some of the designs. You love that look, Georgine? Yep. I love that in the cave die, I kind of like using it again. Start using it again. But even though these are fall, they can definitely be winter, more of the winter scenes too. You can see that like this paper, especially because it has like browns and oranges, this would be a cute one to use. And you know, the fall looks different in different parts of the country or the world. Some might be getting snow soon. so that even wouldn't be that much of the, you know, of taking artistic license. Then winter song. I know this has more like birds and stuff, but there was some paper that I saw that I thought would be so pretty, even for this. I think there was this one right here. This one right here would be so pretty. I love kind of like a plaid, and Marcy's, like I give her more of the plaid here, so definitely this would be really cool paper to use with this, like it has this like reddish oranges and greens here, so that would be cute. But also, you know what I just thought of, you can also not like I just thought of it, but you can also die cut even leaves from pattern paper, because this, like this right here, that already looks like it inked kind of background, would be really cool on the leaves, to die cut the leaves. So this one was Winter Song. Then wood textures, of course, always good for all seasons and for all occasions. So that's the other one. Trick or Treat, even though it's Halloween one, but there are a lot of like the just the patterns that would be good for the like good start, because it has orange colors in it. So that would be a good one. So you can see how that looks like. So this one has pumpkin, so you can definitely use it like with the gourds and stuff. Polka dots are always good. Again, pumpkins, polka dots. This has too much purple. This would be really pretty. These pumpkins would work. And this polka dots would work. So this one is Trick or Treat. And then the last one that I pulled is Note to Self. And this just has really pretty pattern papers, like the small patterns. So definitely you can find some. So this would be really pretty. Even this one would work, even though it's little roses, but it's pretty. This would be a really good backdrop for the foxes. That's cute. Great ideas, Kimberly, getting some ideas, I'm glad. So you can see like even this one would work. So definitely take a look at your paper packs and see what you already have. This one would work. Even this one would work. And if you don't have something, you know where to order it, right? And don't forget that also I didn't mention, with every kit you get your like infographics card included with the kit, and on the card there's a 10% discount code, and it's a one-time use, and it's individual code, so everybody's code is different in every kit. So and the code is valid for the following month. So right now in the month of October, you can use the code that you received with your September kit. So if you need to order anything that you see right now that I'm showing you and you don't have it and you're in love and you think that you need to have it with your kit, don't forget to use your coupon code. So we already looked at the open book and the cave die. And I have just a few more here to show you. So the tall pumpkins, that was a part of our Halloween release, so definitely you can use it. I'm gonna show you the size difference so you can mix and match with this. Then the scene builder, clouds are always good. So it has the hill and it has the grass, and the grass, as you can see, matches the curve of the hill. So that's another good one to use. And then we have grass borders, and it comes in this larger and smaller, and you can use them both together. So you can put the smaller one in front of the larger one or separate. Then sun and clouds. Clouds are always good. Like even on those ideas that I was showing you, you can always add the clouds to any of the, any of the scene, and if you want to add the sun too. Then from Winnie the Pooh release, we had this log that also can be used as a tree. So another one you can use to build up your scenes. You can add it, maybe not that much, maybe not next to this tree. I think it's kind of, they don't go together, but you can definitely add it as a log as it was intended in front. And look how cute the little foxes are. So these two foxes can sit on the log together or separately. Really cute. Erin is saying, should I be concerned that I have all of these products? No, you should be. Yeah, well, thank you. First of all, thank you. But yeah, I think that's awesome that you do, because now you just, you get your kit and you have everything else ready. So that's awesome. You just pull everything and play with it. And then the tree branches, you can also add either like individual, you can even like add the little trees, standing them up next to the big tree. So that would be cute. And Barbara, you do too, I know. Or you can add them horizontally. Then this is the rounded grass patches, so this would be cute. Louise is saying, then we all have need to be concerned. You guys are funny. So this would be really cute on the bottom. Then from the older ones, so this is another tree we have, and this one comes as in 2 dies separately. So this one is a tree trunk and tree canopy. So you can see, and you can mix and match, like you can put this tree and then this one next to it, so you have some variation. So this these 2 dies. These are from the past kit, so a lot of you I know might have it already. Then I pull this one. This one, I know it's backwards, but it says grateful. So this definitely goes with this theme, and you can even have like some of the foxes sitting on top of the word when you die cut it. And this one comes as a shadow, and then the words, the letters are separate. So you can use this in different ways as well. So that would be really cute to use with this set. And you can make it into like the 2-part sentiment. So you can say like grateful, and then you can put like so much to be thankful for under it, stamped. So that would be cute, and send in warm autumn vibes. You can do that. And, even from the clear stem set. So grateful, leaves are falling, autumn is calling, or you can do grateful, wishing you the coziest birthday. So you can definitely mix and match. So I think this would be really good with that. Then the older leaves, these ones we have here. And this 2 of them come in one set, and this one is called filigree leaves. So that would be really cute to use, and you can also die cut them. They're filigree, so they're like they have a lot of detail in them. But you can also ink them, you can color them, and you can use these leaves also if you already have them. Great. If you don't, you know where to find them. This is one of my favorite dies. I think this is just such a cute and whimsical one, and this one is called Autumn Things. I think I think it's called Autumn Things, but you can see it has 2 of the leaves with the stitching, and that it has candy corn and then acorn, and acorn comes in 2 parts. So cute. And then this one is called wood slice, and I love this die, and I know I don't use it enough. I need to pull it and use it. I know Kim used it as a rug for Marcy on the for the bath time Marcy. What was it? What was she called? Relaxing Marcy. And Kim colored. See, you don't have one. And Kim, see, we found one that you don't have. So this one has all the detail for the wood slice, and then the bark on the outside. Really cute. But you can see like that would be really cute, even like backdrop for some of these images. And you can add some leaves. It's really cute. And then from the older ones, of course, you can look on our, if you don't have any, additional ones, but you can use all of the leaves, different leaves that we have, branches and leaves, to kind of create more of the fuller kind of look to your trees, to your tree and the cards. Okay, so let's take a look at samples or the photos of the samples from our design team. So here we have card from Carrie Ann, and I just love how like different you can make Marcy look, right? So you just do different things and she just looks different. And here Carrie Ann used the stencil for the background, and stencil is Daisies on My Mind. It comes with the daisies and then this pattern. And then we have leaves here, and this frame in white color, that's the scalloped frame die. So really like frames the scene, kind of pops Marcy, puts her in front. Oh, and I didn't show, but you all know the scallop sentiment labels is also a great one to have to stamp the sentiments on for your cards. Then this one here, also from Carrie Ann. And for this background, Carrie Ann used another stencil that's called Shine, Rain and Shine. So you can see it like creates really like dynamic look to the card because of the rays there. So that's really cool. And then as you can see, Carrie Ann here used the branch or the tree to make a branch. And then we have from the scene builder, we have the hill, then we have the grass here, we have the fence behind it, and then the gourds and the leaves and everything, like all of the die cuts are inked. And I love the variation of the color here on them. So that's really, really cool. And of course, our little Foxy. Then this one from Carrie Ann. I love the night scene on this. So this is also from in the forest paper pack. It's one of the night scene patterns, and it totally works. I love the blue that Carrie Ann used here and the blue on the gourds. And